Hi there. Today's lesson is to do with everyday language. We're going to talk about common health complaints and how to give advice. We'll be doing a conversation today and learning some vocabulary. Now, to start off, we have to go through a little bit of vocabulary, okay, for today's lesson. The first word for today is this. This is a headache. Headache. You'll notice here the ache is a-k. We don't say the e. The next is a cough. A cough. The next word is a stomach ache. Yes, it has the word ache in it again. Stomach ache. The next is a little confusing. It's the flu. The flu. Next we have a cold, which is like the flu, but a little different. A cold. We also have sore muscles. Sore muscles. Something similar, a backache. Yes, we've got that word ache again. A backache. And this one's a little bit harder. This one is called insomnia or sleeplessness. Insomnia. There are a few more. The next one is a fever. A fever. Then we have nasty, a burn. A burn. The next one, very painful, a toothache. A toothache. And the last one here is a sore throat. A sore throat. Okay. Now, there are a few other words which we're going to go into afterwards. But right now, I'd like to introduce you to Joan. Come on over, Joan.
Hi. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Joan. Now, we're going to have a little conversation. Okay? The situation is, I'm not feeling well. And Joan's asking me. And hopefully she'll give me some good advice. Yes?
Yes.
Good. Okay, you ready, Joan?
Yes.
Okay, you go first.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Oh, not so good. I have a terrible cold.
Really? That's too bad. You should be at home in bed. It's very important to get a lot of rest.
Yeah, you're right.
And have you taken anything for it?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's sometimes helpful to eat garlic soup. Just chop up a whole head of garlic and cook it in chicken stock. Try it. It really works.
Yuck! That sounds awful. Chicken garlic soup. Thank you, Joan. Thank you
No
for the
worries.
advice.
See you.
Bye-bye. Now, let's try it together. Okay? We have some problems here. A sore throat, a cough, a backache, a fever, a toothache, a bad headache, a burn, and the flu. And we have some advice. Take some vitamin C, put some ointment on it, drink lots of liquids, go to bed and rest. Put a heating pad on it. Put it under cold water. Take some aspirin, see a dentist. See a doctor or get some medicine. Okay? Now, this is the pattern we're going to use here for asking and advising. Okay? So first we have, what should you do for a cold? The advice, it's important to get a lot of rest. It's sometimes helpful to eat garlic soup. It's a good idea to take some vitamin C. Now the grammar for this is called an infinitive complement. Okay? The infinitives are here: to get, to eat, and to take. Okay? The complements are at the beginning. Okay? They lead into the infinitive. Okay? It's very similar to a pattern I like to do. Okay? In this case, it's giving advice. Okay? Now, here we have the patterns. What should you do for a? We have some problems. Let's choose one, shall we? What should we do for a sore throat? It's important to. Now, where are those advice? They're here. Now, sore throat. What do you think would be good for sore throat? It's important to take some vitamin C. That looks good. Put some ointment on it? No. Get some medicine. Yes, that would be good. See a doctor only if it's really bad. Go to bed and get some rest? Yes. Put a heating pad on it? Oh, I don't think so. Put it under cold water? Not a good idea. Take some aspirin. That's probably a good idea as well. See a dentist? I don't think so. So, if I ask the question, what should you do for a sore throat? It's important to take some vitamin C. Go to bed and rest. It's sometimes helpful to take some aspirin. It's a good idea to get some medicine. Okay? So all of these could be used for advice, and these are the complements. Okay? Now, just a little bit more vocabulary for you. We have this word here, vitamin. Vitamins, they are good for you. They're in lots of fruits and vegetables. Garlic, strong stuff. Doesn't smell too good, but it's very healthy. Ointment. Now, ointment is something you put on a burn. Okay? It's something to help to soothe the burn, to stop the pain. Liquids. Liquids are things like water. You might need to drink a lot of water if you have a cold or flu. Aspirin. Aspirin is for fevers or headaches or pains generally. Medicine. Now you notice here, sin, it's an S sound and the E is gone. Okay? So we have medicine. Medicine is from a doctor, sometimes from a pharmacy. If you have a toothache, of course, you want to see a dentist. But if anything is really, really bad, you want to see a doctor. Okay. Now, there's a couple of more words here. These words are informal words. And they describe bad things. Yuck, awful, and terrible. All of these are very, very bad words as they are very negative. Yuck, it tastes bad. Awful, it's terrible. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to show you some pictures here, and you see if you can tell me whether you've had any of these problems recently. This one was a sore throat. That's right. Have you had a sore throat recently? This one was a toothache. Yes. Have you had a toothache? Did you see the dentist? Oh, this one is terrible. It's a burn. Yes? And of course, run it under cold water. Put some ointment on. Have you had a fever recently? Maybe you need to take your temperature. Do you get insomnia? Do you? This is one for people who sit too long. Do you have backache? Do you get sore muscles? I get sore muscles sometimes after exercising. Have you had a cold recently? Or have you had the flu? Yes? Now, the next one is, what's this one? It's a stomach ache. Yes, a stomach ache is not good. And this one is a cough. And the last one is a headache. Have you had a headache recently? No? That's good. Okay, now for today's lesson, it's all about asking for advice and giving advice. We use problems, a sore throat, a cough, a backache, a fever, a toothache, a bad headache, a burn, and the flu. And we had some advice. See a doctor, get some medicine, take some vitamin C, put some ointment on it, drink lots of liquids. Go to bed and rest, put a heating pad on it, put it under cold water, take some aspirin, see a dentist. And we used the patterns here. What should I do for a cold? It's important to get a lot of rest. It's sometimes helpful to eat garlic soup. It's a good idea to take some vitamin C. It's called infinitive complements, and they work together with infinitives: to get, to eat, to take. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for coming to my lesson. Thank you.